Hello Sagittarius, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting December 18th, 2017. And yep, changed the spots. Still in a big office area. I'll probably be doing a little tour on my vlog channel here very soon, but still trying to work on the echo situation, so thank you for being patient with me. So anywho, just a quick reminder for everybody, remember I'm doing a special sale to the end of the year. $65 gift certificates are now on sale for $15. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can do that at my website, integrativemysticism.com, or simply follow the links below. So, what is going on with your astrology this week anyhow? Well, on Wednesday, we've got Venus, planet of love, magnetism, and attraction, in your sign, in your first house, forming a lovely trine to Uranus, the planet of surprises, the planet of rebellion, the planet of randomness, still currently retrograde in your fifth house of love and romance. And this is actually a really, really good opportunity for a lot of you Sagittarian people, single or coupled, to have some kind of barrier that has been imposed on you when it comes to love be removed or overturned. Now, we talk about barriers. Barriers can be, you know, not necessarily like formal boundaries or social boundaries or things like that, but a barrier could be maybe, you know, your crush and you have had opposite schedules. You and your partner have been having situations where maybe a rule or maybe, again, an external responsibility such as children or possibly, you know, a family situation, a job shift or whatever, has been kind of getting, you know, kind of taking up a lot of extra time away from the romance side of things. Some of you may be having this affect your relationship with your children, which is, you know, the fifth house, again, can involve relationships with children. If you've been feeling like maybe a rule or, again, a boundary or something like that has come between you and a child, or being able to connect to a child, we have this going away. So something that has gotten in the way, you know, within the last 2 or 3 months, is actually going to be taken off the table. This may be a rule changed by you, a rule changed by your partner, a rule changed by your child. Either way, everyone seems to be a heck of a lot happier. On Thursday, we've got the Sun conjunct Saturn, just as it moves into, excuse me, just as the Sun and Saturn move into Capricorn, your second house of work, employment, your finances, your salary. And when we have the Sun conjunct Saturn, it gives us an early head start on perhaps some kind of blind spot that we do need to have taken care of when it comes to work, when it comes to employment, when it comes to, again, the money that we're earning. This could be a blind spot in the form of a hidden opportunity that we're not taking as seriously as we could, or it could be a blind spot in terms of a challenge down the road, and we're getting to see it ahead of time. I'm telling everybody the Sun conjunct Saturn is not a negative thing, because what it's going to do is, again, it's going to give you that forewarned is forearmed. There's an opportunity to head something off at the pass, whether it's get an early start on something good or completely avoid something we don't want. And you're going to get that broadcast Thursday and Friday, so you're going to see it coming, take it seriously. So what is going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Harlequin. Alright, and the prompt reads, true feelings are masked. And again, we've got hidden insights into, again, it's all about boundaries that people keep up. It's all about facades. It's all about walls, you know, and things that are hidden, or hidden opportunities, or hidden challenges. And when it comes to the Harlequin, it's important to pay attention to where people are doing things this week because they feel like they have to, not because they want to. And usually with this card, you've got to pay attention to the fact that there can be a lot of people making some decisions that could be good, could be bad, but at the same time, they're not doing them in a sincere, authentic way. The important thing is not to turn it into a personal judgment of them. Some people, you know, do give up their ability to choose. You know, they feel like they have no choices because there's an illusion of, I guess you could say, an overwhelming priority. They feel like their back's against the wall. They feel like they don't have a choice in the first place. Truth is, they really do. But again, either they allow another person or circumstance to make it for them, and you're going to have to be able to navigate the difference between a person doing something with their own free will versus a person who's given them up. Because sometimes we can, have challenges with friends and family members because we feel like they're doing something that displeases us on purpose. Maybe not, and it's important to know the difference. And we may be able to help them. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Seven of Pentacles upright. And again, there's going to be news of something coming around the bend that we have to wait for, whether we want to take full advantage of it and cash in on it, or there may be something going on where, again, we have a chance to stop it before it comes into being. The Seven of Pentacles can talk about an appraisal, okay? So this could be an appraisal as in a surprise check of your methods, a surprise evaluation, a surprise sit-down with a superior, somebody with a lot of influence. This could be a surprise appraisal in terms of an additional interview. And this can actually work out to our advantage, because again, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is giving us an opportunity to take a second look at perhaps some better options being afforded to us by our workplace, and to avoid something that may be challenged down the road. But the Seven of Pentacles upright is affirming what we saw with the astrology. This isn't all happening this week. This is something, though, that we do have a chance to get a head start on, and so we definitely don't want to be too passive with that or take a wait-and-see attitude, especially if we can hurry it along or hurry away from it if that's what we want to do. Usually the Seven of Pentacles upright can indicate an increased return on an investment if you take this advice. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And this card can indicate some frustrations for a lot of you Sagittarius people, as we may be dealing with maybe having to go and save a friend or a relative who's not exactly being, let's just say, detail-oriented. And they may have gotten themselves into a bit of trouble with, maybe they've overlooked something that's causing them problems in a relationship, causing problems in their health, causing problems in their finances, causing problems in their social life. And the Eight of Pentacles reverse can denote somebody who's ended up there because either A, they didn't see it, didn't want to see it, didn't want to work on it, or B, maybe actually is a little underdeveloped in their experience with whatever this issue is. And the Eight of Pentacles reverse is saying, on some level, we can't really fault them for it. If they've never had experience with this type of relationship, this kind of job, or whatever, they can't be expected to be experts. But at the same time, they may need someone to teach them how to do it right so they can stop the cycle of doing it wrong over and over again. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Nine of Pentacles upright. Not a bad card at all. Honestly, the Nine of Pentacles can indicate there actually is some kind of early return coming your way, something paying off faster than you think. And even though we have some delays with the astrology and with that Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles upright says there's going to be a lot that's ready to go faster than you're prepared for. Now this could be relationship developments, this could also again be possibly a job, starting to give you more lucrative projects sooner than you can handle. And the reason it's a challenge with the Nine of Pentacles is because it's like too much good coming all at once. And we need to be able to incorporate it all in. Because there's always an early payoff with the Nine of Pentacles energy. There's always something paying out sooner or grabbing our attention and giving us its benefits ahead of time. But you need to be able to fit it into the workload that you already have, or else we may not be able to actually enjoy the full benefits. Again, definitely we've all had worse challenges than this. So, just make sure that again that you're ready for, again, some surprise, ready to go energy. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Judgment card upright. This is actually, again, another wonderful card, because this does talk about, again, a bit of I guess you could say, a bit of an adjustment that's actually a long-term improvement when it comes to a relationship that you are in. If you're looking for a new partner, we'll talk about that here in a sec, we'll circle back. But this definitely speaks more to you coupled Sagittarius people. The Judgment card upright does indicate that you and a partner may be actually going out of your way to, again, reassess maybe some cultural agreements, some rules, some philosophies that obviously are causing problems, or maybe just making things not as good as they could be in the relationship, or again, in our relationships with our kids. And the Judgment card upright is talking about, okay, we're going to be taking, again, a very serious appraisal of what is and is not working. And sometimes with the Judgment card, we get a new lease on our relationship, because we realize, wait, hold on, Why are we doing it this way? Is this just the script we got from our parents or from, you know, culture? Or why are we, you know, handling it this way? Is this because we, you know, this is the default, we've seen other couples do this? And we're starting to pay attention to where we may have accidentally given into peer pressure, but the Judgment card upright ultimately does talk about a major improvement or evolution away from that way of thinking. For those of you who are single and looking, the Judgment card is a little bit different. And you see somebody who comes into your space who, again, is sort of a challenge to a philosophy or to, I guess you could say, again, a cultural agreement or an ideology that you have about relationships. He or she will sort of fly in the face of them. But it's a challenge you're supposed to meet because it's basically talking about how this person does have more that you do want, but they don't have what you're told to want. And that might be an interesting story to unfold anyway. So, that is your horoscope, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.